Thank you very much.
Well, Nigerians are agitated. What is happening? There seems to be a face-off between the legislative and the executive. Are you of that opinion?
Well, what is happening is very glaring. I think the executive wants to muzzle the legislature, and that is not right, because democracy thrives on separation of powers. And the minute one of the powers tries to usurp the powers of the other, then there will be commotion. That is what is happening. The executive wants to change the leadership of the National Assembly by hook or crook. And that is not fair to democracy, because the leadership of this legislature is not based on the strength of any party. It is based on a first among equal basis. We're supposed to vote willingly for the people who will lead us. And that was what we did. If anybody wants to change that, there is a procedure. Also, we had to go on recess. The government is saying there are pending jobs to be done. There is a set out process by which the National Assembly can be recalled. The minute you decide to use the senators of one party against the others to come and do illegalities within the legislature, it won't stand. I mean, a government that is priding itself on the change agenda should not commit atrocities that were never committed, even in the past. And what we're saying is not good for a democracy which was fought for by our great elders, people who believed in Nigeria, people who believed in the unity of Nigeria and the oneness of Nigeria. What is happening now is that some people somewhere do not give a damn about Nigeria and its unity, and they just want to truncate this democracy at all costs.
But in your own opinion, what do you think is the possible way out of this moment?
The way out is dialogue. The executive must dialogue with the legislature. Forcing anything on us or listening to a group who says to them they can do it will never achieve anything. We must all sit down and negotiate these problems to be able to get out of it. No one has the monopoly of what they're doing.
Thank you so very much, Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Some people just want to perform karma and then report to their constituencies, that's all. I'm sure they are prepared for it. Yeah, they just want to sleep.
What place seems to go wrong?
What is happening is a coup. The minority are trying to overthrow the majority, and so they're using the federal government, state security, to overthrow the majority. That's all that's happening, and it's a failed coup. And so I'm just waiting to see what they'll say about this embarrassment. They've humiliated my country in the world. They've humiliated us as senators, and I don't understand how anybody in his right mind would try to do this in the 21st century. I mean, maybe in 1825 with Napoleon in France, or you know, Ousmane Danfodio, but I don't see how in a modern world you would try to overthrow democratically elected leadership of the National Assembly. It makes no sense. They can't do it legally. They made fools of themselves. They should call a press conference and apologize to the nation for what they've done. But here we are.
Do you think this is the right step in the right direction with the actions you are taking? Is it right?
Yeah, what can we do? We are going to resist. If you plan a coup, we Democrats, we must resist the coup. And that's what we're doing. We're resisting the coup. So we're going to camp out here and we'll resist the coup. We come here every day and we'll resist the coup. And they need to apologize to the nation for what they've done. They have to. They're an embarrassment to the country. And people who are embarrassed should apologize so we can forgive them. They need to be forgiven. Otherwise they won't go to heaven.
In your own opinion, what do you think is a possible way out of this whole mess?
They just have to say they're sorry, retrace their steps, and we'll forgive them. That's the only way they can get out of it. There's no other way. They've lost. It's a failed coup.
Thank you so very much.
They're lucky Abacha is not around.